Hey, welcome back to Robot Arena Banter WarsUs. This is the eliminations, round 2. We're going to be in the claw top, of course. Let's go ahead and take a look at the contestants for today. We're going to have Spiky Monster, Hit and Run, Green Reaper, and the ever popular Spider 1.2 Edit, the crowd favorite. So let's go ahead and get them into the arena and get a winner out of these guys. Here we go. Okay, looks like a Spiky Monster is getting attacked. Looks like Spider's going after the side of, Green Reaper. And Hit and Run is spinning around in circles over there. Looks like Spider's trying to employ its flippers on a little Spiky Monster. There's a countdown going here. And what is this? This Hit and Run is finally getting going. It's come over and it's took a hit right at Spider 2.0. Being shoved around now by, what is this monster? Green Reaper. And looks like Spiky Monster is taking some hits from Hit and Run. And Green Reaper is continuing to push Spider over toward the floor hazards. This could be bad. He's still got one flipper left. Hit and Run and Spiky Monster are having a little fight over here, getting toward the house hazards. Seems to be a lull over there with Spider and Green Reaper. There's a countdown now. And Spider had better move away from that floor hazard. Spider's moving in from the rear now. Going to get a hit on the rear of Green Reaper. Looks like Hit and Run must have went over the side because he's no longer in the arena. And Spiky Monster is getting roasted to death. And it looks like the flipper has finally come into effect from Spider. And Spider is now going after Spiky Monster. It's flipped him over too. Looks like this is all Spider now. Spiky Monster is smoking, hardly mobile at all. And Green Reaper is going to be counted out. We don't know what happened to Hit and Run. We believe he must just threw himself out of the arena. There is now Green Reaper is being counted out. Spiky Monster is being roasted and counted out. And Spider is just sitting here watching the countdown go off. So it looks like it's an all Spider match. Great work for Spider 2.0. Or excuse me, Spider 1.2 edit. I'm sorry about that. I got the call letters wrong on Spider, but Spider goes through. So great. Let's go ahead and get the next round up and running. We'll be right back. Okay, the bots are in the arena and we're just about ready. We have Plantation 3, Disembowel, Wham, and Detrimental. So let's go ahead and get them out there and get a winner out of these guys. Here we go.
Time to kick this match
that Disembowel machine's gone right after Detrimental, I do believe it is, and or it could have been these guys are so similar it's hard to keep track of who's doing what. Looks like Wham has got one of them over on his side, and Detrimental and I believe it's Plantation 3 are going after each other. Looks like Wham is moving in here, trying to get that spinner moving, and out of the arena goes one of the bots. One of the bots is out, went through the invisible wall. Now Detrimental is trying to go out too. It's hard to see which bots is which. There's all sorts of spinners going here. Lots of damage being happened to that one bot in the center there. I think that's Disembowel there, but it could be Plantation 3. Looks like Wham is getting some hits on one of them in the center. Oh, a good hit there. Looks like Plantation 3 is taking all sorts of damage here. I believe that's Plantation 3 in the center there, and Disembowel over on the right. Looks like the weapon has come off one of them. The other bot's upside down, but I believe it self-rights with it may not self-right. Okay, looks like Disembowel is in real big trouble here. I'm getting the names kind of mixed up here. It looks like this is going to be an all Wham situation here. He's doing all the work. One bot doesn't have any weapon left at all. The other one cannot self-right. This one's on fire now. I believe that's Disembowel over here on the left, I think. I'm not really sure, folks. I'm sorry. Oh, a big hit by Wham. They don't call it Wham for nothing. Looks like the one bot there is just barely trying to move in. There's a countdown going, and now Wham is going after the other guy here. That could be good or bad. You didn't want to self-right it. But Wham is a determined bot. There they go after each other again, and Wham gets a good hit in there. Real nice. So Detrimental is out. Disembowel is out. And we have Plantation 3 and Wham are the only guys left here. So sorry about getting the names mixed up there during the middle of this match, but these guys are so similar. This is an all Wham occasion here. There's only about 45 seconds left in this match. Wham is just casually pushing, what is this guy, Plantation 3 over toward the floor hazard. Now he's going to run around here in the center of the match. You better watch out. He could get a refrigerator dropped on him. That's not a good place to hang out. Well, it looks like Plantation 3 has managed to get off the floor hazard by virtue of its weapon moving it around ever so slightly. And Wham has tipped him over, back on his feet. And it's not a good idea to give this machine any kind of a chance. Now it's going to come in from the side. It's got to hit on the wheel of Wham. See what I mean about driving there? It's bad driving on the part of the Wham machine. But there's not a lot of time left here. I don't believe that out. Although Plantation does have the larger numbers here, but Plantation had no control. It didn't do hardly any real damage to Wham, who was the last remaining bot. So this is going to go on to Wham. Wham wins this one. Okay, we'll be right back for the next round. If you guys think there's some kind of problem, you let me know, but I believe that Wham won this. Right, we're back. We have Lazy Laceration, Hammerhead, RDM, and Alpha Raptor. So I believe this is what, round 3. Let's get these guys going and see how boy, we're getting mixed up here, folks. Let's get this round started and get a winner out of these guys. Here we go.
And we're off.
Okay, looks like Lazy Laceration has turned over and is taking some hits from Hammerhead. And RDM is getting some hits in with his downward striking spikes. It's still an effective robot. Hammerhead's moved over toward Alpha Raptor and got some hits on him. Looks like Alpha Raptor is taking some pieces off Lazy Laceration. More hits by Hammerhead on the side of RDM. Looks like Lazy Laceration's in big trouble, about to be killed. Ooh, wiped out by one of the downward striking hammers from RDM. Now RDM and who's that Hammerhead are going after each other. Ooh, big hit by Alpha Raptor. Looks like Lazy Laceration is killed. Hammerhead's kind of spinning around over. Hammerhead has lost a wheel. No wonder he's spinning around. Ah, we didn't see that one. Okay, it looks like Alpha Raptor is going after RDM here. Getting some good hits on the side of RDM's chassis. Nasty damage. You can see some holes punched in it. And Hammerhead's just spinning around out of control. Unless the fight comes to him, which I doubt. Well, it may. We'll see. Looks like there's a spinning match over here with Alpha Raptor and RDM. They're each trying to get a purchase here. About 1:40 left in this rather strange match. Oh, another good hit by Alpha Raptor on the wheel of RDM. And now they've separated. This could be bad. Ooh, wait a minute. That was a good hit by RDM. Now they're going back into another spin. And Hammerhead's, speaking of spinning, is just spinning out of control over there. We'll consider him out of the match, since he has no control at all. Another downward hit. Looks like there was some kind of a hit there from Alpha Raptor. The way these machines are, their wedge shapes is keeping each one of them from actually getting a hit in here. Another countdown over there for Hammerhead. Looks like about a minute of this business left here with these two robots. Okay, they've separated, and there's a hit. And now looks like RDM has been shoved over toward the house hazard and eliminated. Now it looks like Hammerhead, who has not been counted out yet, and he continues to suffer countouts, may get some kind of a pirouette by Alpha Raptor. Another one. Oh, what is this? We've already really considered Hammerhead to be out of this match, but I don't know. He was never counted out. And now RDM is suffering a lost wheel and a count out. Oh, this is terrible. And looks like the clock is going to count down here to nothing. Oh, how do we judge this one, folks? Both the wheels have come off. Oh God, how do we judge this? What are we gonna do? We'll be right back. Oh my. Okay, we're back. That was a wild round. We're gonna hand that one to Alpha Raptor by virtue of being the more active bot and being in control for almost the entire round, whereby Hammerhead won the very tail end of it, and that was only because Alpha Raptor went over there to it. And we'd already considered it pretty much counted out because it was completely out of control, had no control at all with one wheel. All it could do was spin around in a circle. So Alpha Raptor goes through, unless the crowd screams for a hammer, which I don't think they will because he didn't have control. Anyway, enough of that. On with the next round. We have R-Type, the house favorite. He's a fun bot. Abandon. Maple King. Very strange but interesting bot. And Mark's Power. So let's go ahead and get these guys in the arena and come up with a winner. Okay, it looks like R-Type has gone straight after Mark's Power and is trying to push him right. He's already out of the arena. And they both fly out. That's just too weird. I don't believe that. Well, there went R-Type and Mark's Power are gone. And now it's just kind of a pushing match here with Abandoned and Maple King. Unusual, strange bot. It's a big superstructure bot. It looks like it has enough superstructure and chassis to keep the weapon from spinning on Maple King. And it does have a forward-facing spike, so this could be interesting to see how this works. And looks like, Maple King has ran itself over on the floor flamer there and got hurt. And there is some damage being caused by Abandoned's spinning weapon. Starting to do some chassis damage. We can see the chassis starting to cave in a bit over there on the right hand side. Too bad R-Type threw itself out of the arena. It would have probably won this. And there's another countdown. And this should do some damage. Looks like the Maple King has not been able to break through the front defenses of Abandoned. It has a pretty strong steel bar arrangement there, protecting the front, or protecting its chassis. Still some damage being caused there on the right hand side of Maple King. We're down to about a minute and a half here. Another countdown started. Well, Maple King is aggressive. He's going to try to back up there and get another hit with that front spike. He finally has knocked off one of the protecting bars on the front of Abandon. And there's still damage being caused by the turning weapon. What's this? If he gets turned over, that could be that. Oh no. Well, we have... Could this be Maple King's finest hour? Is Maple King going to go through here? Because Abandoned cannot self-right. It has no self-righting mechanism at all. And as soon as the clock starts, this is... looks like Maple King is going to go through. Now Maple King has pushed Abandoned over the floor flamer. The clock has started. And all Abandoned can do here is just kind of spin around in the circle. It's being just roasted alive over that floor flame, and Maple King is trying to make sure that it doesn't get out of this. It's good driving by the Maple King driver, operator. Another countdown. And it looks like Abandon is trying to shove Maple King into the corner so it can't spin itself out of there. But technically, you know, the bot's out of control. It can never self-right. And Maple King has made the smart choice and has stuck Abandon into the corner there, and is going to have it counted out. Wow. Well, no, we're going to give that one to Maple King for control. So Maple King goes through. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. This is going to be the last round of the day. We're going to have Disturno, Quantos, Jericho, and Kamuta. So they're already in the arena, so let's go ahead and get these guys going and find a winner.
Let's begin.
Okay, looks like Disturno's moved over. Quantos is shoving poor little Jericho or Kamuta all over the place. And looks like Disturno and Quantos are over here, or Disturno and Jericho are having some trouble in the corner there. Quantos is trying to shove poor little... And, oh my god, all three bots go through. Oh boy, what an ending. Disturno goes through by virtue of the other bots hurtling themselves out of the arena. Okay, we'll be back in a bit with the last round, and hang on for a second. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. Okay, we'll be back in a bit with the final round. There should be about 5 matches left, or so got 4 matches left. I'm not quite sure how many bots are left in this. Let's see whether there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 teams left, so this is going to be interesting to see how this all boils down. At any rate, once we're done with all these guys, then we're going to start pitting the winners against each other, which will start with Spin Diddly and end up with the last guy here. So, okay, we're done for the day, and hope you guys enjoy. This is kind of hard to make all these things and keeping everything put together here, but I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and hope you guys are enjoying watching this, and we'll have some winners here real soon for the main event, which will be coming up in a bit. Boy. Anyway, we're done. See you in a bit.